Well, we dive right into round 2 off the heels of a 14 under. So feeling pretty good at the moment. We were smothering the pins on some of those. Definitely close to a few holeouts, including an ace. So I'm going to try and take that confidence in here. We move up a tee box, and the winds come down. We're coming out of the north, but we've got default fairway firmness. The greens get very firm and go to their default. So we might be looking at some slicker conditions. We had firm 134s, and we're moving to very firm 150s. So driving, I think, becomes a bit easier, and the greens become a little bit tougher. So just gonna have to be more mindful, play for a little bit more bounce, a little bit more rollout. But so long as we play smart, play methodically, I think we can still utilize that, and then we'll just have to slow ourselves down on the greens a bit, take a little bit more power off of our shots. So here's our first test. Here's our first test here. 92 yards to the hole. Now, I could take a pitch shot, or I could take a fully lofted lob wedge, probably right down to about pin high. It should land softly, should want to roll back. It's gonna bounce downhill, but I'm gonna take this little bit of wind into our face here. I'm gonna take that this is gonna be enough for this kind of shot to land maybe just a bit short, bounce a little long, and then spin back for us just a touch. To absolute perfection. To absolute perfection. Oh man, it feels so good when you just speak it into existence. It feels so good when you just speak it into existence. Alright, so we're gonna try and play something similar here. Could definitely have a slightly different outcome. The wind is a little different. And we're not just fully shaping it. Come on, you gotta bounce forward. Go in. Come on! Here we freaking are! What's going on, Bredlin? Wiggly, how you doing? What's up, Dewey? Woo! Alright. Bang bang, little ace action. Need a replay, Shotzi? Does somebody have a clip? Okay, gotta settle the heart rate though. Gotta settle the heart rate. The dangerous thing is always going straight into the next shot right after the ace. Especially because I did the big hand clap and everything. So gotta cool the jets a little bit. Alright, there's the slight fast, but that's a-okay. We were laying up, played it off to the right. We had room to work. Couple of lob wedge shape shots there. All right, let's give this replay a look for Shotzi. You watching, Shotzi? You got this? All right, I'm gonna hide myself. We're gonna bring up the replay, and we're not just fully shaping it. Come on, you gotta bounce forward. Go in. Come on! Here we freaking are! Hey, you can watch this guy live. Oh, it's that guy live. Whoa. Imagine that. Imagine that. All the people on YouTube are like, but this isn't live. You're right. It isn't live on YouTube. But you know, maybe sub for the ace and come follow on Twitch. Maybe, I don't know. Hey, what's going on, Ray? All right, they're giving us a lot of lob wedge shots here. They're giving us a lot of lob wedge shots, which I like. I like quite a bit. Lob wedge is my friend right now. Lob wedge is absolutely my friend right now. All right, playing this a little bit short, expecting some bounce, but trying to give it some bite. So that's pretty much how we're trying to play that shot. It's very firm. We know that it's gonna have a downhill bounce, winds behind. So trying to leave ourselves short with the kick, and then just get some Velcro, onto our lob wedge, try and sit us down. Now it's slightly downhill. It continues downhill a little bit behind this, but I think on something short like this, you're still trying to be, I don't know. I think you're trying to be a little bit aggressive. But we definitely have to be mindful. We also have to know that, like, a putt like this is gonna want to break. Oh, there's I overhit it. Catches a little bit too much pace down the hill. So I caught myself in between there. That's one where you either have to commit to power or commit to dying that shot in, and I kind of put myself in between and didn't do a great job of committing to anything. So it's always tough. You don't want to put yourself in conflict. You want to be fully committed to a shot. And right there, I did not abide by that, and I paid the price. I'd rather make a shot full-assed than miss a shot half-assed. You know? Alright. It's very firm and faster, but we are going up into... We're going uphill a little bit. So I gotta take a few yards out of this and try and run it up the rest of the way. I knew that didn't feel right. As soon as I swung it, I was like, nope, that's the 102 pull fast. Hold on to it a little too long, swing a little too hard, and kind of yank the stick. Certainly one of my my missed tendencies. All right, get this right into ridge. Turning the corner, should keep braking, should keep turning. Give it a little bit more. Hold it a little bit left too. Is that gonna be enough to hold it up high? No, it's not. Well, my body tried to will it in with the shank. We missed our approach, so can't be expecting too much. There we go. See, that's the more natural swing, and I just have to get myself to not be in that jittery phase where you want to swing a little bit faster. Sometimes it's very easy to get away from the slower swing because of just concern that you're not gonna swing enough. But gotta put that trust back in yourself. Gotta put that trust back in yourself. All right, I'm gonna give a little bit of D-loft. Try and use this wind and then run it up. A little fast though. All right, that tailwind, even on the uphill, that tailwind has definitely been carrying quite a bit more than I would expect it to. Quite a bit more than I would expect it to. So the question becomes, how much does this putt actually break back left to right at the end? Because we're definitely getting some break here. I think it has a hard switch and then it's kind of light. But I think it's going to be enough. Oh, it's a little low on pace. All right, we'll take tap in birdie. We'll take tap in birdie. Got ourselves at 4 under through 5. So the ace is obviously helping us out here, but got to get ourselves back on track. Because this shot will take us down a little bit. You'll probably get a decent kick with the sand wedge. But then you're still putting yourself at risk of like, how much does this kick and roll? Because wind's playing back in a little bit, so it probably plays true to about 125. You got very firm bounce, little bit of roll, probably gets you just a bit short. I may, with these very firms though, try to squeeze a little bit of bounce and roll out of it. Hold it a little bit, but I'm more concerned here about this bounce and then how much release we're gonna get down the hill. All right, pretty good distance, pretty good distance. Get it a little too far to the left, so leave ourselves a little bit of a putt coming back. That is okay. Few moments where you notice you need to test wind a bit more with new clubs. Yeah, when you start changing distances and adding different clubs to the bag that you don't have before, like those loft combos can definitely throw you off. Oh, that's way too firm. Jeez. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not great. All right, well, nothing like a little bit of 3-putt ping pong. I didn't feel like I overhit that first putt. I didn't feel like I overhit that first putt by that much. So I'm gonna have to check myself. I know it was slightly uphill. Didn't feel like I did anything crazy there. But gotta put mistakes like that in the past. Gotta put mistakes like that in the past. The approach was decent. Lucas had an ace in round 2 of plat as well, Scotty. Get in there, Lucas. I mean, you gotta remember that's a lob wedge shot, so I don't know. I feel like a lob wedge is gonna be an easier one to score with. But yeah, getting the plat ace definitely always. Gettable pin. It was like 109-yard pin. It wasn't too crazy slope around the hole. I have a 111 lob wedge though, so I can like loft it and really sit it. All right, downhill. I don't know how much extra distance we're really gonna get with it. I think we've gotta cut it through a little here. Not the prettiest of swings. But definitely can feed our way down the hill. Half shot under par for the field. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. You know, when you've got a hole that's it's a wedge. A wedge shot and winds are pretty tame. Yeah, I think most of the time I'm gonna expect some pretty decent scoring. I think it's one that you probably, if you mess up your tempo or swing really badly and miss the green, that's when you bring in the pars and bogeys. Well, yeah, I have to finish the round for my score to get added. It's not gonna pull anything mid-round, it's only completed rounds. So if Lucas hasn't finished, if I haven't finished, then... Alright, landing this guy up at the pin. Little bit of loft to be short of the pin. Bounce and a little bit of bite. Nice. All right, I think that loft on the pitch shots definitely playing a little bit more to the bite factor that I'm giving credit for. There we go. There we go. Finally making one of those. Lucas ace number 6. All right. All right. I don't think 6 was a crazy length hole. This one is a tougher one. Although with it being into wind, I think with this one being into wind, can maybe land it into this and take a little bit. Oh, I got a little bit left. I think I cleared the ridge that I was trying to use to stop as well. But I think if I hit it, I don't know if I get to the hole, so. Interesting dilemma. Interesting dilemma for sure. It's just like the most subtle of breaks, and being 4 inches down. It's always tough. Like this is purely speculative. It could be high, could be low, could be perfect. I really don't know. Just barely enough. Just barely enough. All right, so we rally it back. Obviously, you hope with the ace on the front that maybe you're gonna get a little bit more than 6 under through 9, but 6 under through 9 is a fantastic place. Fantastic place to be. Oh, risky drive. Risky drive here, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it for the approach. Hold it a little bit, but I think this should find fairway. Oh, it's a little left. Kick right. Bail me out. Oh, yes. Bail out. All right. Getting away with that one, but what that opens up for us is this approach shot, because now we have a pitching wedge in instead of maybe like a 6-iron. And I would absolutely rather have this shot any day of the week. So downhill lie, it's going to start out to the right. Drift its way back a little bit. Works its way from right to left on the green. I think we've got to take just a little bit off. And maybe just a touch on the spin here. It's a great strike. Oh, a little bit too short. Gonna need a big kick. It's not gonna release that much though. All right, so those downhill lies are not playing, I think, as strongly as I think they do. I feel like that downhill lie is just not massively accelerating the ball the way that I anticipate. All right, start this on a slightly inside tracked, and then as it gets towards the end, get in the cup. Underhit it. Underhit it. Okay, so the line is there, but it dies across because it doesn't carry speed through the end. So that's been something that's gotten us a few times now. Ooh. Carry this into the mid 240s. Wind brings us back a bit. I think I actually need a little bit of shape going on this hybrid, or else we're not gonna hit that upslope. It might still gather too much momentum going down the hill behind, or is gonna die going up this hill. So I took too much off of it. Playing a precarious game there. This time I actually take too much off the shot. So it's tough. I probably would rather just go long. That's probably the smart play. Obviously, hindsight 2020. Still a little too much pace. Still a little too much pace. Unfortunate. Thought I took enough off of it. I know that those uphill into downhill tend to carry way more on the downhill than what I anticipate. Alright. Good strike. Get ourselves off of the par train. I don't know, is two pars enough to call it a par train? I guess so. It's consecutive holes. 256. It's a tough pin because this is very firm. Well, it's default fairways, so I still have to assume with fairway bounce and all that, it's gonna be a big kick. So you'd probably land it in like the 220s ballpark, but you have still like 20 yards of fairway to get through, and it's a little bit uphill. If you take 3 hybrid, you're just gonna skip straight through. So I'm gonna play it out on that right-hand side. I'm gonna take the kick left. I'm gonna hope that we can, with the 101, just get a little bit extra distance. Little fast. Gonna pull us on an inside line here. We'll see what the kick looks like. Just shy. Just shy. And that's where you wonder, if you're on line there, don't hit the fastest that bleed on and down. Certainly not a bad spot. Certainly not a bad spot. Try and get it up and over here and let it release a little. A little eagle chip. A little eagle chip. There we go. That's how you get off the pars. That's how you get off the pars. Okay, big stuff. Now we go back to another par 5. Try and do it again. This one a little different, into the wind. 103, a little bit fast. Oh, that got too far left. I need a kick right. At least stop in the light rough. Now we're in the heavy. All right, tried to be aggressive. Tried to be aggressive. It's not gonna pay off. But just like we did in the first round, we find that exact same patch of rough, blast the 4-iron down here, and maybe we go up and down for. Maybe we go up and down for our birdie again. All right. Uphill, wind should play in a little bit. We're probably landing pretty close to the flag. Maybe just give it a little bit of topspin to try and counteract here. Oh, it felt like it wanted to. You know, I don't wanna speak for it. I don't wanna speak for the ball. It's not my place. But I do feel as if the ball wanted to go in the hole. He was really trying hard. He was really trying quite hard. I'm feeling a lot better about those. I'm feeling a lot better about those pitches, though. I know we messed some of them up, but when I can calm myself down, our tempo has been pretty good, which has been leading to some pretty solid results. I almost said swell. I don't know. Feels a little bit dated to be saying swell results, but I don't know. Felt swell. Felt like a swell kind of thing. That was fast. Yep. Okay, so gotta stop doing that. It's swell, see? Swell. Alright. Get the brake going, then it's gonna hit the slope and come down to the hole. Hold it a little bit. I like the thought it's gonna go low though. Just dip right underneath the hole. Stop messing up! Stop messing up your inputs, you dummy. I'd be such a great player if I hit all my shots, said everyone ever. It's good to see that we're making good decisions. Obviously, it hurts to make mistakes on shots, but I think we're definitely continuing to trend in the correct direction. Because we hit shots like this, and I feel pretty good. It's long. Man, that... Always somehow manage to underestimate the very firm bounce even on a wedge. So easy to underestimate it. Stop doing this. Never enough. Never enough. All right. All right. Back on track. Back on track. Downhill shot. We're going to carry it a little bit longer than here into the wind. I think it's fair to say that we should play a little bit of loft. Not a lot. Something like this. Let it land short, have it kick a little bit left, go up in the hole. 2 aces, 1 round. We've had 2 aces in the same tournament before, but never 2 aces in the same round. Okay, just a little bit of a push slow getting us offline there. So objective. Hit your putt. Don't shank it. Hit good pace. And give it enough break. Give it enough break so that it turns the corner and slides into the hole. Yeah? Is this just one of those it's faster greens, so we just take what our initial read is and play it a little bit more? Because that seems to be where we're at. The way that we're missing these is definitely a little bit painstaking. Ooh, drivable 4. All right, see how this shot goes. Put a lot of shape into it. A lot of shape, a lot of faith. Kick right. Go. Go, 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 go. Not as much of the right-handed kick, but that sure as heck is the power, or the rollout that we're looking for. Getting out to 20 feet. Bingo bango. All right. So I think power is gonna be something like this. We're gonna take our initial read of what we think this break is gonna be, and then we're gonna add more. Learning. It only took me 17 holes. Okay, but you know, we learned enough for an eagle too. I think that's worth something. I think that was a really good play. Ooh. So you rolled out to the front of this and you've got a wedge with tailwind. I think you go for the big stick. Shoot the gap, get a pitch. A little slow, but that's with the pulse, so that's gonna keep it right on line. Yeah, I think the way that we've actually been having a chance at the pitch shots, I think they've been more good than bad. I think you've got to trust. Trust you must. Trust you must. Almost hold it. Almost went eagle two to finish the round off. All right, so not quite as hot as the first round. Definitely between the two, our fair share of input mistakes, but I feel like we're seeing things well. Didn't putt that great. But if you ever expected me to putt well, then you don't know me well enough yet. If you don't know me well enough yet, sub to the YouTube, find out more.